Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show you how I make a low income dinner for my family of 3 on a budget. Today we're making lasagna, so let's get to it. All right, you guys, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cook my meat. I'm going to start in a pan. Sorry if this is a little split up. Whoops, that may have been a little too much. Whoopsie. And I'm going to throw a little bit of garlic in there too. And I'm going to let that cook up until it is nice and done. We'll be right back. All right, you guys, I'm going to make the filling. I have 15 ounces of ricotta cheese. So I'm going to throw that in there. If I can get it. Oh, uh-oh. I just stuck my hand in it. So I'm going to throw that in the bowl. And thank you to those of you that commented about me not having proper mixing bowls, because now I went and got me some. All right, then I'm going to throw in a little bit of fresh garlic. Put that right in there. I'm going to do some pepper. I'm going to do some salt. I'm going to do 1 egg. And I'm going to do half of this bag of mozzarella. But first, I'm going to mix this up first. I'm going to mix that together. Start getting that in there. And then I'm going to throw in about half of this bag. And I'm going to mix that. I'm going to throw in some of my Parmesan cheese. A little bit more salt and pepper. You can do this whole meal for like 12 bucks, 15 bucks. And this feeds my family. Well, my husband doesn't eat it because he doesn't eat red sauce, but this will feed me and my son for 2 or 3 days. And there's nothing better than leftover lasagna, y'all. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side, and I'm gonna finish cooking my meat. All right, y'all, our meat is cooking up nice. So I'll never forget, I made lasagna one time for my very first husband when my oldest daughter, she turns 20 this month, but when she was first born, I'm talking like 3 or 4 days old, I wanted to surprise my first husband, and make lasagna. You know, I'm full-blooded Italian, so I wanted to make him some lasagna, and I completely forgot to put the meat in the sauce, dude. I was like 21, 22 at the time, so. All right, we're gonna let the meat finish cooking, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the easiest way to get rid of grease without having to drain. I just get a paper towel and throw it in. I absolutely hate putting grease down my sink, so this is how I do it. All right, now I'm going to go throw this into the garbage. All right, I'm gonna turn the heat down. I'm gonna put in my my jar of Prego Chunky Golden Combo sauce. A little bit of water. Usually I save the jars for this one. I think I'm gonna throw away. All right, just gonna mix this up, let it cook while I get my pan and everything else ready. So we'll see you back here in a second. Okay, guys, I'm gonna use the oven ready lasagna noodles. First thing I'm gonna do is scoop some of my sauce into my pan, and then I'm gonna spread it out. I use the little pans like this, as you see. I'm gonna scoop some sauce in. Then I'm going to layer. Okay. So these will only fit to about here, maybe a little lower. Three across. Damn it. Okay, see. This is where I have trouble. Then I'm going to spoon some of my mixture. Spread it like so. Oh, shit. Well. Anyway, it's hard to do this with a camera. Spread the mixture. And then I'm going to spoon some more of my sauce in here. You guys, I'm totally messing this up because I'm trying to stay in frame. And then I'm going to go in with layers until I reach the top. So let me do that. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I did about 3 or 4 layers. So fucking good. And then I'm going to take the rest of the mozzarella cheese I have. I also have some pizza cheese that I'm fixing to put on top too. So you want to make yourself a nice crust with the cheese. All right, now I gotta find something to cover this with because I forgot tinfoil. So I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm so sorry. I should have showed you this. But I've had to feed my son. So this is how it turned out. Like I said, like 12 bucks, 15 bucks. And this will feed us for 3 days. If you want more meal ideas, make sure that you follow, subscribe for more. We love you guys. We'll see you later. Bye.